This is Caves of Korromar on hard. We ran the normal when we were trying to get some accelerating some House Kandaric favor to get our bank space earlier. This quest also has beholders. We're kind of getting all of our beholder quests out of the way in the beginning. It's one of the tougher enemies at this level. Just the negative leveling is kind of annoying, although we're able to deal with it better than most.
Dwarves can be seen in the survivors' camp. Fortunately, Axelrod appears to be one of them. Pylons topped with dim, ever-bright stones line a walkway that bears signs of recent, a chilling.
And what I do here is I just run right to this entryway, and then to avoid getting alert, I kill anything that followed. But if it didn't follow, I don't go chase it down. Anything that's laying there won't bother us.
The air here is heavy with the aromas of.
I'm going to use my ooze weapon for this entire section because they're all over the place.
Suddenly come to life.
So these ooze are taking damage, unlike the arcane ooze that were getting healed by the acid. These ones are taking damage. Guess I'll use my sword for this. And back to the ooze weapon.
Turn sharply ahead. The offensive stench does not relent. Dread fills your stomach as the murky green water forms beneath your feet. The color of midnight creep along the floor and walls. A hallway thick with spider webs stretches before you. Ropes dangle into the sewer from a grating within the outpost. Though slick with algae, the ropes appear climbable. Reanimated corpses and other foul beasts infused
this section we're going to take slow. Just use our undead beater here.
Some of the undead are bearing rusted digging.
Stunned, so that's never a good thing. And my hireling stunned. That's for these whites.
Bright pylons glow with a dim and uncertain light. Their enchantments have been eroded by more powerful magic.
Yeah, this is a really nice undead beater from the pre-broven weapon we got from Ravenloft. A good reason why we want to get that expansion pack as soon as we can. We have it through August 31st with this free special, August 31st, 2020. After August 31st, 2020, it will be, we'll have to buy it if we want to continue playing it. The special for this year was they gave us pretty much everything for free, all the content, except for Ravenloft and Shar and Syndicate. And those are fairly expensive packs, about 2,500 points. But we're already up to 1,400, so as you can see, we'll earn enough points to get these before August 31st. Just
thick
without
fog
playing
rises,
excessively or
the specter
a lot.
of Art of War,
Just by playing a little bit here and there.
You destroyed Adorga, the Grudge Bearer.
No named item. There can be a named item in that chest, though.
A massive sprawl of excavation sites is spread out before you. Scattered packs of undead lurch along the paths that connect with dwarven shafts descending into the earth. This is the southernmost excavation site. You may find clues within. Well-crafted supports reinforce the entryway of this dig site. Ever-bright lanterns hang from the ceiling and cast wavering shadows on the walls. You hear a faint whisper. You feel an unsettling desire to fling yourself bodily into the pit. It seems to beckon you forward. You are dizzied by the stench of rotting and singed flesh wafting from the depths of this pit.
Seeming kind of easy. I want to make sure I didn't accidentally go into normal. Alright, we had a cold iron weapon last time. We don't have it, but we're still taking it down pretty quick with this weapon. It's actually probably a better weapon, even without the damage reduction, than the old weapon.
The tattered journal describes the discovery of the mysterious Da'anvi Codex at the southern dig site. A brilliant light illuminates a heavy tome on a lectern. The lectern is spotless, as if recently and lovingly polished. As the words from the exposed page of the Da'anvi Codex are spoken aloud, a sense of perfect order floods the area.
So that's what we have to do for the first area, and then we have a slightly different, goal in each of the other 3 areas. And so now we just basically exit out, and I just do them one area at a time and kind of proceed clockwise towards the end.
From this vantage point, you can see the walls of the Korromar outpost.
Each of these areas has some mobs in front of it. I think there can be named enemies in front of each of these.
Excavation site. You may find clues within.
We might as well just clear the whole area here. I think I'm just going to clear the whole area down to the bottom and then come back up. That way we won't have to worry about enemies attacking us when we're zoning in.
Before the excavation was overrun, the dwarves unearthed these massive stone steps
See if I can get these guys
into
to...
the earth.
It's a little hard to activate this top section without activating the bottom section for some reason. But I think we've made some progress on it. Alright, that's the end area.
Your spine as you approach the central dig site. You spy a book resting on nearby crates.
Okay, so we did western. We're gonna do northern now, and then, or no, I guess we didn't. Take that back. That's so we were gonna do western now. We did the other one before. We did southern. So now we're gonna do western, and then we're just gonna go clockwise from there.
An alien impulse rushes into your mind. A door seals this well-lit tunnel. At the far end, your eyes are also drawn to a dark alcove. As you near the landing, you see several tunnels leading away from an underground lake. These zombies guard a conspicuous door.
Yeah, kind of a decent number of chests in here. Dizzying. Okay, vertigo. Hadn't seen that prefix yet, or at least not that I remember. Alright, so just a quick reminder, we get fire damage and cold damage here, and it's pretty rough. Not so rough I'm going to use my fire shield cold or fire, but rough enough I'm going to give my hireling fire and cold resist here. And I'm going to renew probably all my buffs for myself. Have my hireling give me some spell points. And because these are arcane skeletons, that would include magic. I want to definitely make sure I have my magic missile protection. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use my. And that's all that's required for this dig site. So we'll kind of go back to the entrance area, then proceed to the next dig site. You could swim to an optional there. The optional does have a chest. I don't know if it has a named item, but it's just if it does, it's not something that's critical. All right, next dig site is going to be northern.
This is the northernmost excavation site. You may find clues within. The air seems difficult to breathe, as if it is thinner here than elsewhere in the
I
excavation.
think if we don't clear these, might be some things here. They just come and attack us later, so you might as well get them.
You think you hear a regretful voice moaning, "The mirror is the prison. It must be set aright."
So this is kind of an unusual one here. It's apparently he's a narcissistic ghost, so we have to fix his mirror, of all things. So you just click on it,
The philosopher's mirror has been angled so it perfectly reflects the face on the sarcophagus.
that completes this dig site. Alright, and last dig site,
This
and we probably
is the
won't.
easternmost
We'll probably enter
excavation
from
site.
there because
You
we have
may
to pull the
find
lever
clues
anyways, as
within.
opposed to going down there.
A soft glow from behind a group of ancient pillars helps light the way through the tunnel. A vision assails your mind in which a wizened giant pours crystal clear water. Another vision invades your mind. The wizened giant blesses and anoints another at an altar, while a host of acolytes chants softly. The vision quickly passes.
And that's, I believe, that door back there is a shrine, so we could probably skip it. For the end fight, it's a beholder, so we won't need to rebuff because he'll just basically kill our buffs anyways. Beholders. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. I guess that's the shrine, and then the other one is the way forward.
A final vision shows the wizened giant lying dead. Jumbled visions of befouled water and a tainted altar flash through.
Orange Name Champion Render, they hit pretty hard. Let's clear out both sides here first. Alright, then we just have to click on each of these urns to purify them.
All the urns within the dig site are blessed, though
Then
the curse
we
on the altar remains.
Click on this and prepare for another fight. And once we
The
click on
altar
that,
of Kalela, visible fades, leaving only peace in its wake.
alright, so once we clear the fourth dig site, even if we did them in a different order, we want to kind of proceed to the center area. You could actually go to the center area, and some of the doors that are closed are other areas we visited, but we didn't bother opening the doors. Then you should just go to the left and then click on this lever.
With a flip of the
That
magical
opens up the
switch,
bottom area to
barrier
fight
into
the
great
beholder.
arena lowers.
No need to rebuff here because the beholder has Dispel Magic.
There
Just need to
appears
charge
be
fast.
some beholders.
And we didn't get negative leveled or disintegrated or anything. That's great. And that is the quest. We can get named items in this chest. Lower drop rate, obviously, on... oh, wow, level 12. That's unusual for a level 8 quest to get level 12 items. But we're level 11, so not an item we want, but almost to where we can use it. Uh, Not a bad sword, but we can't really. We don't want to use unholy because we get a negative level if we use it. Nothing else there is super interesting, so I'm just going to grab something, and that is Caverns of Korromar on hard.